Alrighty. What's my gear looking like right now? Okay. Is my sound off? Did he unplug my sound? He may fucking have, actually. Motherfucker, he did. Why? That's okay, I guess. There we go, now I can actually hear something. My desk is getting messy, but that's fine. Alrighty. Looks like you guys can hear me and I can hear my game. Which means I can turn on some music. And there we go. Turn the music up just a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's check out the faction map. Ooh, the faction map's looking really good for Thetford right now. It's looking really good for Bridgewatch. Holy shit. Bridgewatch is doing a lot of things right now. Okay. I might lower my mount quality. Actually, I'm gonna go test my, or not test, I'm gonna go tend to my island. I haven't touched my island in a long ass time. I need to do that, huh? Hey Caleb, how you doing, man? How's everybody doing today? Thank you for liking the stream, whoever that was. I just looked over and it changed from 0 to 1. Perfect timing. Alrighty, grab our horse. And our backup ox. Let's grab the wheat that we planted the other day. We also should have some herbs. We can actually make a few poisons if we want them, which is very exciting, actually. How much focus? I have 25k. That's actually more than I expected to have. Okay. Let's get our herbs replanted. Good. I just been missing your streams. Well, hey man, I'm doing my best, you know, just try to stream as much as I can, as much as I can stomach of this game, you know. And I've recently started working a lot more in real life as well, in doing Uber and stuff, so I can get money saved up for whenever we move, for my actual job. So I've been a little busy, but we made some good money recently, so can't complain. Alright, there is all of my wheat and stuff planted. I can feed these guys a little bit. I don't really want to give them all my wheat, but I really can't be asked to go find something else. Might as well nurture them as well. I'm gonna actually buy some... I can actually grow tier 4s. I just thought about that. Haven't been playing Alya much. It's fun for me to watch other people do it though. I kind of feel the opposite way, you know. I don't like to watch, but I like to play. Theoretically, I could get a tier 4, I could get a tier 4 horse and a tier 4 ox. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Oh, they're so expensive. I only have to buy one, though, theoretically. They take forever to grow, but I'll grab a tier 4 of both. That hurts. It's like 140k for that, but that's fine. I need it. Better mounts are better. I should give these guys more food though. I don't know if I have much more food sitting around, but I can look for some if I have it. Or I could just wait till tomorrow and do it. But these are 92%. I'm gonna do it again and get that extra 10%. So maybe I'll even get twins. That'd be sick. But okay, those guys are taken care of. I like to play, but my PC can't handle Albion for more than like 25 to 35 minutes. Damn. It is on mobile. Hey Jeffin, how you doing, man? It is on mobile. If mobile works better for you, maybe try that. This game runs pretty well on mobile, I have to admit. I have a Galaxy Note 10, to be fair. I did get a new phone for Christmas, like I think it was last year or something like that. Or maybe it was the year before, I don't remember. But it's a pretty fancy phone. But it does run Albion really well, so maybe that would help out if you ever try moving over. Is it looping this song? Motherfucker, it is. Don't loop, just shuffle. I was gonna say, I've been listening to this song a lot longer than I expected to. Most mobiles run it really good, sometimes better than my PC. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, but I mean, this game was pretty much built for mobile, so it doesn't super surprise me, but still kind of weird. Okay, so I do have some more learning points today. No, I have to wait one more day. I might wait one more day then. But I could unlock Adept Lumberjack and start gathering the wood I need, because I'm actually closer than I expected to be to level 10 Nature Staff crafting. Once we hit level 10 Nature Staff crafting, it's going to be a lot easier for us to participate and to maybe even start moving over to Druid Staff in general. I did really well with the Druid Staff. I actually did some stuff yesterday, and I will have it on a video, so I'm not going to spoil anything crazy, but it will be there on video for you guys at some point to check out. Did pretty well. The Druid Staff did really well for me. I performed pretty well. So, because tier 4 Druid Staff doesn't have Rejuve Breeze, but tier 5 does. Realistically, tier 4 is fine. But I would like to actually have that, you know, extra. But it does have lower IP for me just because it's a lower, I don't have any spec, because I think I actually have a decent amount of Wild Staff. Yeah, 40 in Wild Staff, which is plus 80. That's really good, actually. So that's hype. But other than that, I am going to be continuing. No. I was looking for faction warfare, but I don't see anybody really fighting out there, you know? Looks like they're fighting over Wanderlore Basin, but I don't really know if they're fighting, like, actual ZVZs going on. Because I do want to get my daily. Maybe I'll do it through actual dungeon clear, which I haven't really done before. I don't usually dungeon clear while faction flagged. It just doesn't seem like it's typically worth it, but maybe I'll give it a go and see how it goes, you know? I don't actually intend on using the Great Axe anymore. So maybe can we play without gathering, just clear dungeons and its loots? I mean, I don't usually gather anyway. I can't really do any gathering until tomorrow anyways. I have to wait until what's it called? I have to get more learning points. I need 15 more learning points to be able to finish up tier 4 leather. Not leather. Fuck, I just said leather and hide. Fiber and wood. So I can't really even do any gathering right now anyway, so don't worry. As far as the loot concerned, I'm gonna take my mage cowl for the damp. No, not with great axe. I can't. I got told that battle axe isn't bad, but anyway. I'll take this. I don't have scholar shoes that I can even wear, so I'll have to stick to the scholar cowl then. I can replace these easily. I cannot replace my cape, so let's switch that out for something else. Like flat 5, it's fine. Flat 4 bag. Maybe I'll actually spend some silver for the extra fame. Eh. Alright. That looks like an okay setup for me. I just need a fish or something. Because I don't have any way to heal myself right now. I mean, I can probably just catch a fish while I'm out. I do need to switch my mount over, though. Which means I need to make, means I need to go to my resources tab and get tier 3 leather, which I do have some of, and grab my full. And then I also need to grab my fishing rod, which is in my big tab. There we go. I think that's everything I need right now. Turn the music down just a little bit. Maybe a little more than that. Yeah, there we go. Right there is an extra tier 3 horse. I'll switch over whenever I get back. Might as well, right? And then I'm pretty much good to go. I just need to catch a tier 4 fish while I'm out or something like that. But everything in my inventory other than the tier 3 horse is like replaceable, like right now replaceable. But I mean the tier 3 horse, it's not super important. I can ride around on a donkey if I really want to. I don't want to, but I could. I have like 7 of them somewhere. Just gotta find them. Actually, I know where they are too. I just gotta go get them more accurately. But resources, let's drop that in there. Okay, I might even, I don't want to take not purging shield, you know? That would just be like a death sentence in a way. But my HP regen's gonna be so low anyway. I don't think I really have a choice. I'm not even gonna bother fishing then. It's not worth it. Because the way it's gonna work out, boys, is like essentially if I take a fish, I'm still not gonna regen like a lot of HP anyway, and so I'll probably still have to sit around waiting for shit. So there's really no point. What do we got? I don't know anything around this area. I could theoretically make poisons, but I just don't think it's worth it right now.
To Boston, lives in a world she's lost in, victim of compromise. He's staring at her Aberdeen heart, London eyes, Glasgow bones. She's whistling the catacomb. of blood. He's in love with the girl that time forgot. She just shakes her wrist. She's falling too far with salt in her scars. Won't let it taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that time forgot.
How long do these things stay here? Like 30 seconds or some shit like that? I think it's 30 seconds. If it's 30 seconds, then it's gonna be gone now. It just disappeared then. I think it's 30 seconds. Not 100% on that, but I figure I might as well wait. I mean, if I'm actually trying to get loot, I don't want to like get caught, you know? Might as well, right? Yeah, this HP regen's pretty ass, but I mean, it would be even worse if I was using a fish. It's just because I'm wearing 4.1. I'm not wearing 4.1. I'm only wearing flat 4. So my max HP is super fucking low to begin with. So that's a lot of it, honestly.
You let her go, catacombs. You let her go, let her go, catacombs. You let her go. She just shakes her wrist. She's falling too far with salt in her scars. Won't let it taste her tears. She's falling too far.
Oh, come on. Shitbox. Yeah, I fucked up. I want to die. There's nothing I can do, really. I hate having to take this ability, but I really don't have a choice. Hate that I can't open my inventory during downtime. I think it's so dumb. I think that the Great Axe is just so ass now. I could easily do this with the old Great Axe. Like, half the time the bleed stacks don't even get put on the target like they're supposed to. Which makes it damn near impossible to, like, get the triple bleed that you're looking for the damage, you know? At least I killed one of them before I died. It's so dumb. The bleed is just so dog shit. Honestly, I'd be okay if I died while I was out here because I don't want this Great Axe anymore. It's just so bad. Axes in general just aren't worth using anymore. I might even switch over to fucking just the single target Q because it's just not worth it. You just can't even stack your bleed. I don't have Rending Swing yet, or Internal Bleeding, unfortunately. But it's just not worth it because you just can't get the bleed stacks, and that's where a lot of your damage comes from. That's a new pair of boots for me. Because mine are about to break anyway. Increase my HP by like 100 too. It's not bad. There's a room up here. Might as well go check it out. Might as well grab every chest, you know? Yeah, I just hate the new Q. The second Q is just so bad. It's just impossible to actually, like, land, you know what I mean? Or this can't be interrupted, can it? So I can theoretically spin through their entirety of their wind-up on the Ravens. I mean, I used it too early for it to work there, but I'm pretty sure it can't be canceled, so I think I could do that theoretically. I'm kind of into it. I don't have the HP for that. God, I should have upgraded my armor before I left. I knew I should have and I didn't. I should have. I really should have. I mean, that's fine. It's whatever. It just takes a little longer than I'd like. Well, come on! I can't move! God, this is so cancer. Oh. I hate Morgana dungeons. These dungeons are so ass. Like, they're actually just terrible. I'm just tempted to get this motherfucker stuck on the thing and just phase tank the other one because it's to fight two bosses at the same time. Yep, stand right there, don't fucking move. Okay, thanks. I don't think I can even tank her shit because I'm literally taking so much damage right now. And that's hitting me for some reason, even though I shouldn't be. Well, I killed one of them at least. God, Great Axe is so ass. That's so disappointing, bro. Like, this is so bad. Like, why did they think that this was a good idea? They made Great Axe, which was theoretically one of the best ones, into like trash. Like, I literally would be doing this faster with the fucking nature staff. This is so dog shit, bro. Like, the thing that was good about Great Axe is that you get a lot of damage with your E. The biggest problem with Great Axe is all of your damage comes from your E, and now you just don't do half the damage. Like, it's so fucking bad, bro. God. 6.1 bag. Is there anywhere I can repair my shit here? I don't think you can do that. I know there's a lot of places in the Royals. I don't think that's really a thing in the Outlands, though. Like, I just... Rending Swing sucks, but like I need it to clear dungeons. Oh, this is so ass. Like, it's just, the bleed just doesn't work. It just doesn't do damage. And the hitbox is so bad on it that it's just not really worth using, in my opinion. And I just die anyway. Oh, I hate this axe. It's so bad. God, I can't wait to fucking scrap it when I get back to town if I get there alive. It's so bad. I do no damage. I'm wearing a mage robe using a 5.1 Great Axe. In tier 6. Like, this isn't tier 8. Like, this is just so fucking bad, bro. Like, shitbox? Hello? God. Like, she was on the outside of that game. Ah, so fucking bad. I just don't understand why they thought this was a good idea. Do they play test their game? Like, there's a test server for a reason. Like, this Q hitbox is so pathetically bad. How did nobody report this? Or maybe they didn't. SPI just doesn't fucking care. Like, this is so bad. Like, it's so obvious. Like, it's off too. Like, so obvious. Like, come on, guys. If you play on the test server, I'm disappointed in you because you guys should have reported this shit fucking forever ago, bro. And this should have been fixed. Like, come on. The Q on this thing is just actual dog shit. I don't care what weapon I get. If I find a weapon inside this dungeon that I can equip, I'm just not using the Great Axe anymore. I'll fucking use anything else. Give me a tier 4 Blight Staff. I'll fucking use it. I don't care. Shit's garbage. It's a purple chest, at least. Alright, he shouldn't be able to cancel this, right? Yeah, he can't cancel it. Don't. He was on the outside of that. Please God, just give me like a tier 7 fucking Druid staff. Like, that's all I ask. It's a lot to ask. That's what I want. Please, just give me a tier 7 Druid staff so I can stop using this garbage. This thing fucking sucks. Can I even kill this bitch? Like, actually? I mean, it's all pretty ass, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to town and take a fucking tier 4 wild staff. I hate this great axe, I really do. Is a great axe power is a plus or minus? It's ass. This thing fucking sucks. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they changed the Q for the axe Q, the rending swing, the rending spin. It's just terrible. It's not good. The Q is just super inaccurate, unusable. It's just not worth it. It's not good. I mean, that was one dungeon though. I got a decent amount of loot from that one dungeon, but maybe I'll take this setup into a, what's it called? A corrupted dungeon just so I can lose it. Honestly, I might. That doesn't sound like a I mean, I want to use a donkey first though, but I would. Doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I fucking hate this thing. This thing's awful. God, you know, it's crazy because I never used Great Axe and I was like not a fan of Great Axe because I hate that the E was just so so necessary. You know, you have to use your E to do any damage in dungeons and the cooldown is just too long in my opinion for how useful it is. Like, it needed to be faster to be like really, really good. But the problem is like, it just, I don't know, it just sucks. The Q is just so much worse than it was. It's impossible to get the hitbox to do it properly, so keeping your bleed stacks up on multiple enemies is just nearly impossible. So I bet halberds are having a fucking awful time right now because getting your bleed stacks onto any targets, let alone all targets, is just impossible right now. I feel so bad for any halberd users out there. I'm sure they'll figure it out because they like the weapon, but like, I'm not gonna figure it out. Fuck this thing, dude. Thought it was pre-recorded till you read the chat? Of course it's not pre-recorded. I would tell you if it was pre-recorded. I'm gonna repair my shit. I probably lost a lot of money in repairs. Yeah, 16k is not as bad as I expected, honestly. I expected like 30 plus. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this guard. I hate this axe. I really, really do. This thing is so bad. It upsets me to no end how annoying this thing is. There we go. I'm just gonna downgrade, be done with it. I can probably do a corrupted dungeon with this setup. Depends on how many tier 4 runes I have.
You paint a picture in my mind. You wanna leave it all behind. In a world that's turning all the time.
Let's enchant what we can. I'm sure I can enchant most of this, if not all of it. Let's see. Alright. I'm at 937. That's better. I would like better armor, but like, that'll do. It's something, you know? I'm not going to take my druid staff until I get it back up though, so I'm just gonna have to stick with this for now. Do I want to go into a corrupted dungeon with this build? Kinda, yeah. I might take my axe and just so I can die with it and get the fucking thing out of my inventory. I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Fuck this. Get this shit out of my bank. I don't want to see it again. Oh, I need to enchant my boots. I'm at 897 of 900 requirement. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. I can fix that real quick. It does suck that I have a lot of I don't have a lot of loot in this loot tab. I would like to get a bigger loot tab soon. This loot tab is too damn small. That puts us 913, so we're good. So I did see a meme at one point on the Reddit. I actually was digging through the Albion Reddit because I was looking for an answer to a question, and it was like it was a meme, and it was the SpongeBob "I'm about to head out." It was basically the SpongeBob like I'm about to head out, and it was like whenever a streamer says they're about to do corrupted dungeons, is that really the case? Do you guys find that shit boring? I don't actually know. I mean, I don't keep up. Hold on.
I've been painting every fence I know. Every color bleeds into the same. 'Cause before you go and walk away, yeah, you better know where you're going. Hey, you're a wanderer just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're going.
I mean, I don't have invisibility for much longer, but we're gonna see if we can't find a corrupted dungeon real quick. I might actually have to leave the zone and come back and run around on foot because I'm gonna be silenced if I don't hurry up. I'm just gonna get slaughtered by anybody who sees me. And this thing gets dismounted way too easily. Might just go into that dungeon. No, I'll just run around. Fuck it. I'm not gonna be silenced for that much longer. Oh, I just walked into that guy. Not paying attention. Not texting and driving necessarily, but I'm navigating and driving at the same time. Keep your eyes on the road, boys, even if you're riding a donkey. A regular ass dungeon. Here we go. Alrighty, let's get rid of this fucking great axe, boys, because I don't want this great axe anymore, so we're just gonna run it down straight up. We're gonna get rid of this great axe real quick. Let me tell you, because I don't fucking want this thing anywhere close to me. I hate this motherfucker. It's so bad. So we're gonna get rid of it really quick, but we're gonna try taking someone with us if we can. Ow. $1,400 fame. That's so much. This is gonna take forever, but at least I'm getting a decent amount of fame. Now the problem's gonna be if someone attacks me when I'm in the middle of a boss fight, because I'll have like no HP and I'll have to change over to Purging Shield if I get invaded. That would suck. We'll see what happens. That was totally in. Bro, that's so dumb. Okay, the hitbox on this Q is pretty ass, honestly. I already know it. I don't know why I'm like surprised. Like, oh wow, my Q didn't hit whenever I was literally on him. Whatever. I already know the hitbox is ass. Like, how is that not in the outer ring? Like, I just don't get it. How is that not in the outer ring? How is that not in the outer ring? This is so bad. That wasn't in the outer ring either, apparently. God, this game is so ass. This battle axe is so ass. The game, I mean, it's the game's fault the battle axe is ass, so I mean, yeah, there you go, I guess. To fucking run all the way over here. He has to be out of the thing. It's so annoying, whatever. That didn't hit him on the outer ring, apparently. Thank God. I barely fucking killed that guy. God, this is so bad. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine. We killed it. That's what matters, right? Oh, this is so frustrating. That's okay. We're trying to get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of it as quickly as possible. It's just so bad. Here we go. Okay, we're getting rid of this thing right fucking now. Okay, boys, you ready to get rid of this battle axe? Because I sure am. Holy shit. Okay, what are we looking at, yeah? I can't take too much damage from mobs, because if I do, I'm fucked, because I have no way to heal. Can I sneak past this guy without him aggroing me? Probably not. No, I cannot. Ow. So that's not ideal if he catches me right now, but that's okay. We're here. We're in the center. I'm his new boss battle. That's hype. Where is he even at? Oh, he was just down there. I think he's right here right now, honestly. But I'm not near max HP, so let's hope he's not close by. I want a chance, you know? I mean, like, I'm trying to get rid of this battle axe, but I also want a chance. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to die. Prepared to be ratted. Oh, he's not gonna rat. Here he is. Yeah, I figured he was here. He used his shit, so I'm just gonna wait. There he is. He's running this way. He might bleed out. Actually, he's gonna bleed out. Yep, he's dead. He's fucking dead. 5 HP, you're kidding. There's no way, right? Whatever. I know what to do. He's gonna use his thing. Use it. That's what I thought. Dumbass. 60,000 fame. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that. Thanks for the poisons. Internal. Oh, I already grabbed it. Okay. You love to see it. I actually have a poison now. I would have won that 100% if I had a poison. I almost died to it, but that was close. I'll take that as a win. Easy clap. Wasn't even close. Fucking had it under control the entire time. See, the thing is, I was waiting for him to use his stun, and so it pulled him on top of me. And if I used my E and he hit his stun, it would have killed him instantly, because it wouldn't have canceled my shit, and it would have killed him. So I 100% won that. Like, even if even if he landed his W, I won that 100%. So I big brained that. I don't want to hear any other words about it. Easy fucking game, easy life, boys. This weapon's still dog shit, and I don't want to hear anything else about it. I really expected him to die to the bleed, but he healed just a little bit randomly at one point, because he should have died to the bleed. He survived with like 5 or 6, something like that, HP, but it was really close. He should have died to my bleed, but I'll take it as a win still, because I, won. I expected him to die to it, because I was looking at his HP and I was like, he's taking 20 per tick. There's no way that doesn't do enough damage to kill him, But, oh well. I don't think I actually kill these guys, if I'm honest. Because I can't move right now, really. There we go. Hey. Yes. Alright, I'm back. It's gonna hit me. I think I got my shield up. I did get my shield up in time. I got plus 36 mana, so that probably saved me a bit of HP. No, I'm not gonna die with all the loot. I'll leave. But I'll come back out and try doing it again, try dying again, because I still don't want this great axe. But I got a tier 7 soldier helm. Is that what he had? Or yeah, it looks like it because it's damaged. I meant he must have gotten it from loot. I think he had the royal helm. Oh yeah, he definitely had the royal helm on because it shows that the ability was selected on it. Alright, sick. Alright, let's go finish up our dungeon and head out with our new fancy amount of loot, you know? Fuck off. Zero movement speed for some reason. Okay, cool. I'll wait here for the next 10 minutes for my shit to come up. I should have Purging Shielded him earlier. I know I didn't do it fast enough and I should have. Because I'm pretty sure Purging Shield gets rid of his dagger E, doesn't it? Like, pretty sure it does. Wait, what did it say? Just say it did 4% of your max health as true damage to yourself every second. Okay. So me backing off whenever he had it active wasn't a terrible idea. I could have probably Purging Shielded it though, unless it can't be purged, which it wouldn't be surprising if it couldn't be purged, but I have no idea how it works though. I should have dodged that better, but oh well. It's fine. I'm just happy we actually got a kill with that. That was nice. I didn't expect to kill him. Not with this shit axe, you know? Just not good. Ow. Of course it's a blue chest. Don't even get rewarded for my amazing kill. Absolutely not rewarded for my amazing kill. Trash loot. That's fine, we're out of here. You can try Battle Axe. Sustain is pretty OP with Adrenaline Rush. Yeah, but I just have this great axe and I have nothing to do with it, so I'm trying to get rid of it. I tried suiciding with it and I ended up fucking killing the guy. So, whatever. What can you do? Pretty okay loot overall. What did he have exactly? Like, how much fame was that worth? Because I want to see how much kill fame I have now. 40,000 is not bad. I mean, if he landed his ballista support, which I don't know if he did or not, he definitely would have done a really good damage on me. Because he has a lot of CC bonus. He has this for the plus 13, then he has it on those boots and his helmet. So that's 5 plus 5, so 10%, so an extra 23%. Would have given like an extra whole second. He probably would have killed me if he hit that. I don't know if he did or didn't. Or maybe he hit me, but I had my Great Axe spin active or something like that. Are you playing alone? You're playing Alone Marshmallow? Yes, I am. That is indeed the name of the song. Trying to suicide with Battle Axe but end up killing somebody who's supposed to kill you? Yeah, pretty much. I ran out here with it expecting them to kill me, and I ended up killing him. TBH GX and PV is PvP now, but it's 2 OP, should be nerfed, because if you pop up Robe of Purity, the Great Axe keeps spinning on you. I don't know what that is. I did hear that it was supposed to be a PvP buff and a PvE nerf, but I do... Hold on, Kenzie, I'll let you out in a second. God damn, everything... I literally can't fucking stream for like an hour. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get in town, and I will be back. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Alright, looks like a pretty decent inventory. I like the 4.2 Demon Cape. The tier 4 horse will be nice. I do have a tier 4 horse being made right now, but I'll take that for sure. Just gonna go ahead and toss this all in my loot tab. Wait, did he have a tier 5-1 cleric robe, or did I just get that? I think I just got that as loot. Shit, I actually want to equip that. I'll take that. Alright, let's go try again. By the way, good morning from the Philippines. Good morning, Tomato. How you doing, man? Hopefully we find a corrupted engine soon, because I don't have the shrine right now. Shrine's not available for me. Maybe we'll get lucky and find one kind of quick. And if not, and I die, makes my life easier. Whatever. Yeah, me too. Just woke up and saw Bakusta's stream. Well, good morning. Bit hungry. I'll prepare breakfast. Be right back. Yeah, go get yourself some food while I look for a fucking dungeon, because this is gonna take a minute, obviously. Here we go. It's not too far away from the shrine either. If I come out with another kill, I'll be able to get to the shrine pretty quickly. I doubt that, but who knows? I do have a poison this time around, and I have a cleric robe too, which is just objectively better than the fucking... At least for this build. I think it's just better for the Great Axe. It bothers me that YouTube doesn't let me full screen with chat. I don't really, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know you couldn't do that. That's kind of annoying, honestly. The better thing to do is to make breakfast while watching the stream. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the healing R because I don't have any food and I don't heal a lot anyway. But I do have a little bit more max HP this time around because of the 5.1 armor. So that will help a little bit. Because my armor is 942. That's pretty decent. I can't kill these guys. Not enough damage on the Great Axe E. What can you do? At least on the semi-bright side, I'm at least getting some XP in battle axes, even though I don't have a use for it anymore. But that's still kind of cool, I guess. I got 1 mil for free, congrats. It's a lot of monies. That'll definitely help you get your first premium. Yeah, everyone knows at this point I am broke. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I mean, as long as you're having fun playing the game, that's all that really matters, honestly. That did not, I mean, it did hit me, but like, that was a lot of damage. A Guardian helm and a tier 5 Merc jacket. It's not bad, actually. Pretty happy with that overall. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's get rid of this shit. I have a decent amount of confidence, but like, I have no idea how well this actually performs in PvP or if I just got lucky. You know what I mean? We'll see. Also, I see that the average watch time of the stream is 9 minutes whenever we're an hour in, so I do appreciate you guys for sticking around. I can definitely tell that you guys are sticking around. No, I don't have any food or potions. I do have one singular tier 8 poison that I just killed off of somebody, but I don't have food. Ooh. Oh, he's all the way over there? Motherfucker. I have to go so far. This sucks. I got milk because I trust a random man with an elephant from transport. Nice. For transport? Nice. He did my thing for free and gave me a meal. That was nice of him. He's a super nice man, yeah. He's a pretty helpful guy, it seems. Not really sure where this guy is, but we'll find out pretty quick, it looks like. So I think he was down here. Not 100% on that, but I thought I saw him down here. Yeah, here he is. Okay, I'll just sit over here. You have a spear. He's a Trinity spear. Let's run past it, lol. I mean, okay, I'll just kill this guy. It's whatever. That was really close. That sucks, but oh well. Thank God I got rid of that garbage fucking item. God, I hate the Great Axe so much. It's so bad. Like, it's just a terrible fucking item. Like, I don't know. I hate it. Like, it's just so useless because the Q is just so bad and the E doesn't last nearly as long. I mean, it's just a bad item in my opinion. That's okay. I thank God I got rid of it. I hate it so much. I just find it so frustrating. It was close. Yeah, it was pretty close, but that's fine. Honestly, I really don't care. If I had food, I would have won. That's just an Iron Man limitation. I'm not going to get like upset about it. Because I know for a fact if I had any type of food, I would have won it. But I wanted to get rid of that fucking item anyway. It's so infuriating how bad it is now. I just did not want to use it whatsoever. But that's okay. That's what I wanted. I definitely could have played it better. I could have won. I fucked up because I used my E preemptively. And I used my boots to get it closer to him. I could have saved those things. I could have saved my E at the end. I probably would have killed him. But that was okay. That's fine. I really don't care that much. I do know if I saved my E, I would have killed him. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get back to... Oh, I have another fucking Great Axe. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go break this shit down. This shit's awful. Trash. Yeah, I thought you almost killed him. I would have. I almost did. He was like 1 HP. If I had a food of any type, if I had cooldown food, if I had damage food, I 100% would have killed him. But that's okay. You know, that's not a big deal. That's just an Iron Man limitation. I'm sure he knows that it was a close fight. But that's okay. I mean, he knew it was a close fight to begin with. If I saved my E, I would have won. That's okay, though. It is what it is. So now I want to try re-gearing real quick. What do I want to gear with this time around? Do I really want to... I do want to do dungeons. I want to take this. I've never used the regular ass nature staff, so I'm going to try it out. Why not? Not like I'm doing anything else right now. I'm going to use that. I'm also going to grab an offhand that I don't care for, which is just... I'm just going to grab this tome. It's pretty ass. Till he died, the circle attack? What? I have no idea. If bleed worked properly, you would have killed him. I was using the regular Q, so the bleed definitely worked properly there. But if I had saved my E, he would have died. But I didn't, and that's my own fault, you know? And I can concede that I definitely fucked it up at the end there, and I could have won it. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. What do we want to take for our armor? Any spare armors that we don't necessarily need? Let's go to loot. I thought I had another mage robe. I do. Okay, I have two. Take my mage robe. Let's also take soldier boots. Because I'll be in dungeons. What kind of cape do I want? I'll just take a regular cape and a tier 6 bag. Okay, anything else? Let's dump these in the resources tab. I'm gonna grab my tier 4 horse that I got from that one guy. I don't have anything to heal. Actually, I'm using a nature staff. I don't need anything to heal myself with necessarily. Hey everyone. Oh, nature PvP action? I'm not necessarily going to be going for PvP, but I will be in Black Zone. I'm going to go to T6 Black. Well, have you tried the roads? Not on this account, no. I feel like the roads are not a terrible place, but I don't have the mounts for that. A tier 4 horse is definitely better than a tier 3 horse, so maybe now would be the time if I were to try it, so maybe. We'll see. After every attack... I don't think I'll be using a lot of mana, and if I take Revitalize... Okay. So Revitalize is useless in PvP, but it's going to let me get through these dungeons a lot quicker. I will also get a Circle of Life heal just by using it on an 18-second cooldown for 186 HP. So on average, it's 10 HP per second, which is probably more, it's just less than what I currently have. So it's not great. I'm not gonna be getting the rejuvenation stacks, obviously. But if I take Protection of Nature or if I take the Cleanse Heal, will the Cleanse Heal be better? I think I'd take Protection of Nature. And then I'm gonna take this for defenses. I don't have anything super great for healing right now, though. I think I will take Revitalize. I think that's just the better choice for me in dungeon. That's fine, though. Okay, anything else that I need? I don't think so. Do I have abilities chosen for all these? I do. I mean, this tome isn't super helpful to me, but that's okay. What time is it in my country? It is 5:35 p.m. I can't use any shields, so I pretty much have to stick with this. That's fine, though. Let's go hit it. Let's use our brand new tier 4 horse that we got from that first guy. And the anger from the second guy. It's not really anger. I'm not mad about it. A little sad, but I definitely know that that one was my fault. And I also know that even though I fucked up, if I had any type of food, I would have won. So, like, you can tell I'm a little annoyed because I keep bringing it up. But, like, it's more like disappointed kind of annoyed more than, like, upset kind of annoyed. You know what I mean? Like, if only I had a piece of food, I would have won that fight, 100%. If I had a stew of any sort, he would have died. So, oh well, what can you do? Do you know this game Subnautica Below Zero is fully released now? You know, I've thought about playing Subnautica before. I enjoy survival type games, but the survival game that I play typically is a... Are you doing a challenge with the account? Yes, this is an Iron Man account. An Iron Man account, basically, no buying and selling on the marketplace, and no trading with players directly. Although, I mean, yeah, no trading with players directly, no donations. That's pretty much the only three rules that I have. No marketplace, like no auction house or whatever. I'll still use the black market if I ever need silver, but no trading directly with players, and yeah, you guys get it. No donations, that's what the last one was. Those are my only three rules on this account. On my other Iron Man account, I had a little bit more of restriction, but I'm easing it up on myself so it's a little more enjoyable and a little bit more manageable, and saves me a lot of time, which means that I'm more likely to actually do things, you know what I mean? Because the first Iron Man, I wasn't allowing myself to use other players' crafting stations, and I had to make my own, which I got really, really far in that Iron Man, and if you haven't checked it out, I do recommend subscribing and checking out that, what's it called? That series. I'm not playing on it anymore, but basically how it went was I was up to the point where I was at tier 7 stone mason, which was really good because I was trying to, basically the whole goal of that series was to get a tier 8.3 set from scratch through crafting it on an Iron Man, which would have been a really great goal in theory, but it just takes so much gathering and so much grinding that I just don't really want to do it on Albion, so I'm passing up on that. I'm gonna take fucking the right ability here. Aren't they like public hideouts? I believe so, yeah. They're public hideouts. But would love to see you play that if you can. Let's just do Let's Play. I can't do a Let's Play of that account, because literally all that's left to do on that account is like 200 plus hours, 100 plus hours of gathering, and I just can't be asked. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it. I don't want to make content on it. It doesn't sound interesting to me. So I'm just not going to be playing on it. Like, as good as it was, a good of a run as it was, I don't have a desire for that rule set. It's not trying to find 8.3. Finding the 8.3 is a matter of time. I can get flat 8, and then I can just, which is very easy to get, mind you. Getting flat 8 isn't hard, and then I can use runes and relics and souls to push it up to 8.3 using the enchanter in town. That's not necessarily difficult. The hard part is crafting it because I'm trying to craft the 8.3 set, because I believe on that account I had an 8.3 Scholar Cal, which was one of my items on the account, which was really nice. It definitely helped out a little bit. But the thing is, it's not about getting it from drops, because that's not really an account goal. That's just an RNG goal. And I don't really want that to be the goal of the account, just to get lucky. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to craft it, which is in theory a really cool goal. But the problem with it is the fact that it just takes so much time to do it that I just don't have the interest. Because getting the crafting spec on an Iron Man is just such a process that I don't want to go through. Because even if I wanted to take the more conservative route of not gathering as much as like I know I have to, theoretically on an Iron Man, what I could have done is I could have done corrupted dungeons or whatever, tier 8 Black Zone, Avalon Roads, whatever, to make a shit ton of silver, selling things to the black market. I sell things to the black market, amass 30 million silver, which is totally doable, by the way, because I've done it before. Not on an Iron Man specifically, but I've had 10 plus mil silver on that account before, because I've had to buy premium on that account several times. So getting that much silver isn't something that's like necessarily that difficult. The problem is, if I do that, I still have to do a shit ton of gathering. So essentially, to get the crafting spec on an Iron Man, you have 3 major options. And these apply to this account as well, so I will go ahead and talk about it just because I'm on the subject, right? You can either get the materials by gathering them by hand, which is very time consuming, obviously, especially if you're trying to level up spec to 100. That's gonna, or not spec, but like the mastery to 100. That's really hard. It takes forever, but you could do it. It definitely is doable. Okay, so that's one option. Gathering the materials by hand, totally doable, very time consuming, but an option. Option number 2, what you can do is you can break down the materials from all the extra loot that you get from dungeons, because if you're getting a lot of tier 6 items, you're going to get a lot of tier 6 materials if you scrap them at the repair guy. Okay, it's slower technically, but it's actually probably faster, because I don't like to gather tier 6, tier 7, tier 8 materials are hard to find. Definitely something that you can do. Now, option number 3, which was the theoretical best option, is you essentially do dungeons, sell the items to the black market to get a shit ton of silver, right? Once you get a ton of silver, you can gather tier 4 materials and use the silver to transmute the materials up to whatever tier you want, so you get better fame per material at the cost of silver. Totally an option. The downside to that, of course, is it takes a shit ton of silver, and it also, on that account, because I wasn't using other players' crafting stations, I was using only my own, it also uses a lot of food, right? So it uses a lot of food, which means that's a really, really big problem. And that food is going to be a problem no matter what. And food is almost time-locked content to begin with. I can only farm so much per day. On top of that, even if I choose to fish for the food, you can only get so much so quickly. And so that's a huge time block for the crafting that I would have to go through. Because I wouldn't have to do just, you know, I had the plate body, I had the swords, I had the boots, and the bag, and the cape. Those are all going to take a lot of crafting and a lot of spec gathering that I just don't have the patience for. So I'm not playing on that account because I know what that account is for, and I'm going to keep the rules of that account on that account if I play on it consistently again, right? But the problem is I just don't have the interest, so I'm not going to be doing it. And one day, if I ever do go back to it, I will go back with the same goal in mind, knowing that that is what needs to be done. But as of right now, it just doesn't sound entertaining to me, so I'm not going to be doing it. But that's the old Iron Man. The new Iron Man is much more lenient. I don't have any objectives for this account. I'm just playing it because I enjoy this style of gameplay, right? So because I enjoy this style of gameplay, I'm just going to be playing the game like a regular ass Iron Man. I can use other players' crafting stations, which really saves me a lot more time than you might think. Because I can almost guarantee you about a third of the time, if not more than that, on the first Iron Man account was used to get the crafting stations upgraded. And that just takes so much time, you know, it's a lot of time. I just don't want to spend it in. Is it true that you're definitely giving away the new skin? That they're definitely giving away the new skin in the store for free? I have no idea, bro. But if I ever go back to that account again, the account's going to be cleaned. I have no items, no learning points, no silver on that account right now. It was all moved to my main account because I stopped playing on it. It's a tome chest, which is lame, but whatever. But it is all moved to my main account, so if I do end up going back to it, it's going to be a fresh start, which I'm okay with personally. I don't mind that. But it'll be something. It'll definitely be something. If I ever go back, which I don't know. If I play, I'm just enjoying this Iron Man. It's easier to play. I don't have to worry so much. I don't like worrying about crafting stations. It just takes way too much fucking effort, bro. Way too much time. Mobile orders who pre-register on the app or Google Play Store? I have no idea. Like I said, man, I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. I saw on Instagram then like an ad. Well, if it's on their official Instagram, then it's probably true. Actually, that's not bad. 51 tomes is actually a decent amount of tomes. $51K can get a new weapon to level 3. Oh, that's not bad. I'm not going to be switching over to new weapons, though. I'm maxing out Nature Staff. That's like the goal right now. I'm going to max out Nature Staff Mastery, not Spec, but that's what I'm doing right now. I just want the base Mastery maxed out so I can actually start getting auto respec. That's really what I want. Because as soon as I start getting auto respec, does account move just a little bit faster, you know what I mean? Trash boss. As always. It's a horse skill called Drake. They're giving it away. A skin called Drake, giving away to players who played both PC and mobile. Interesting. When they release Google Play Store version, oh. I'm sure it's everybody. If I were you, I'd just hold on to that skin for a while, you know, and just sell it later on. It's going to be expensive in the future. Skins get expensive the longer the game exists and the longer they've been out. Especially if they're not, you can't get them again. Which most items you can't get again, so. Which most skins and stuff, consumables. fun fact of the day, boys, if you didn't know, if you want to like completely metagame Nature Staff Thorn attacks, 3, 2, 1, then you attack and use your Q, and you'll notice that I used one of my stacks. So basically what happens there, if you want to like be the absolute biggest metagamer I've ever seen in my life, the Thorn's bonus damage is actually applied after the auto attack finishes, right? And so, for example, if you don't have any stacks of Thorns on your character, like watch, I attack and use Thorns, you'll notice that it actually took one of my 5 stacks of Thorns because it applies after the auto is finished. The more you know. So it doesn't apply Thorn stacks until, it doesn't like take the Thorn stack on your auto attack, it only applies it if the attack hits. You know what I mean? Like when the attack hits the target, that is. Oh, that's not the right button. So you guys learned something today, maybe. The players who paid for that just got chatted, right? I don't want to be bothered with the phone version. I tried twice, but update the game from scratch is like not fam. I understand, right? Like, it's so annoying. You'd think they would have fixed something like that ages ago, but here we are. But I mean, they're doing it now, which is good. Okay, CSC, Clayton. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully tier 6 Black Zone treats us okay. I could probably move to tier 7 with the weapon that I have and the stats. Like with the gear that I have, the level of gear and shit, but... On my way to gank you with my mule. His name is Speed. Best of luck, man. There's a reason why I don't cover my map. I'll clap y'all. I'm kidding, but I don't bother closing my map up. I just think that it's kind of boring. It takes too much effort. Like, if you don't want to do stuff with risk, then don't stream when you do it. Like, that's just a fact, in my opinion. Like, if you're scared that you're going to get ganked by your viewers while you're streaming, then just do whatever you're doing off stream. Like, come on. If you're gonna be a bitch somewhere else. You feel what I mean? Don't record you being a bitch. Like, that's just sad. Come on. So lame. Just die. Like, come on. Haven't gone outside the city in ages, either in Carleon or Limhurst. And there's a lot of money to be made in the cities. You don't necessarily have to leave to get shit done, you know? That's what's nice about this game sometimes. Get fucked. But besides, I'm not super worried about people ganking me like from my stream and stuff in Black Zone and stuff like that, mostly because like you guys also have to have your Black Zone set to Thetford, and not everybody has their Black Zone set to Thetford or wants their Black Zone set to Thetford. Albion's just one of those games where like you want to be with your guild because it's impossible to do anything without them half the time, and so people leaving their guild allotted area where they're supposed to be, it just seems unlikely just to bother me for like a 2,000, like a 5,000, 6,000 fame kill, you know what I mean? Yesterday I jumped on a new character and played with some new players, acted like I'm new, but I gave them tips indirectly. That's what I enjoy about leveling processes and of course making money. Yeah. Because I think the Iron Man, whenever I stopped playing on it, I just assumed I wouldn't play on it anymore. So I ended up like selling off all my stuff and making money through tier 6 focus refining on hide. So I actually have like level 70 or something like that, tier 6 hide processing. It's pretty high. So theoretically, if I had premium, I could probably make that account's premium every single day, just crafting it using focus and shit and being done with it. Come on. Oh wait, hello? I clicked it. Last day we just have Alliance and Hideout and Ava, and now whole guild turns into Gatherers? Lol. Ow. This boss is so annoying. Not even necessarily difficult, just annoying. Oh, okay. 6.3 Knight Armor. Interesting. Something I'm never gonna use ever. I mean, that's something that I would want to sell in the black market. That's just a lot of silver. I have 100 on beef stew and 80 on claws to supply the gankers. Yeah, man, I see that. I mean, they need supplies, you know? Gotta give it to someone. Why I just got a 6.3 Knight Armor from a fucking green chest, I'll never know, but whatever. Trash boss. Oh no, wait, this isn't... Okay, never mind. Just kidding. This is actually purple chest. I'm okay with that. I would say my best chest I've ever gotten so far was I got an 8.2 Damnation Staff in tier 6 red. That's probably my luckiest, like, chests ever. I mean, the only reason why it's so lucky is because it was like, I mean, it was still like a 2 mil drop, but it was in tier 6 red. So it was pretty low tier overall, like in the grand scheme of things. Tier 6 red is pretty bad, honestly, so. This boss is really annoying, but I'm playing nature, so I should be fine. Theoretically, I should be able to kill this boss just because I'm playing nature. Typically this boss sucks. Like, he's so hard to kill for no reason. It's not even that he's hard to kill necessarily, it's just that he does so much damage. Especially by comparison to the other purples of Hidden Mines. Because the other purple of Hidden Mines for the final chess boss is so easy. That's really trash, actually, but whatever. I need the runes. The boss is a pain in the ass if you don't have a sustain like heal. I know it, bro. He hits so hard. Like, he hits surprisingly hard. But oh well. Oh, there's a dungeon right here. I'll just go back in. Last year when I used to get the good foods, the good stuff from chess, now solo dungeon loot is absolute dog shit. I hate that. That's because they reduced it. Like, I can guarantee you they reduced it. Because I remember, I say that because I do remember seeing in the patch notes that in the Royals, they reduced the amount of loot. I think they reduced it in all zones. They reduced the amount of loot by like 10 or 15% or some shit like that. Which sucks. But, like, what can you do, you know? Yes, thank you for knocking me out of your fucking aggro range. So annoying. It's like stronger than any other boss. I agree. Oh, hey, what up, Am Purple? Or ADN Purple? Whatever. Whatever you want to be called. I'm streaming. So tired of people bothering me when I'm streaming. I literally can't be home for an hour without people bothering me all the time. Strongest, most annoying Morgana Claw, and it's the one, the Psycho one? What do you mean? You mean the one that with the dual swords or whatever? The one that like dashes at you or whatever. She's not that bad. I don't really mind it. I mean, she doesn't really do a lot of damage. If she hits you with, if you let her hit you with something, yeah. If you let her hit you, she'll one-shot you. But like other than that, like you're fine. She's not that hard necessarily. But yeah, if you let her hit you, bro, she'll fucking one-tap you. Like easy. I agree, but she's hot and that's enough for an exception? I suppose so. The Morgana dungeons are just sex dungeons? I mean... I mean, the stream isn't made for kids, but like, come on, guys. I'm kidding. I could see that. I could totally see them being sex dungeons. I mean, they almost look like it. They're nice and all the drapery and stuff, and I mean, I could definitely see it. Go in there and just bonk everybody? Absolutely. Maybe it's just their fetish. Nothing wrong with that, you know? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Just kidding, I'm fine. Another special chest unlock? No, it's just the next floor, unfortunately. Also, I'm looking at the stream analytics so far. I see that the average watch time is 10 minutes, so thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching the stream. I do appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are having a good time with the stream. If there's anything I can do to improve it, let me know, and I'll consider it. Maybe. Maybe. The weirdest part is the women that are locked in those cages. I mean, that's a good point. Maybe they're just trying to be indoctrinated into their, like, their witches or whatever, you know? But we'll never know because they don't give us fucking lore to this game, so who knows? These demons are so annoying because they just walk at you and then walk on top of you. It's like one of the most annoying things. Not even strong mobs, they're just obnoxious. Do you have a watch time goal? No, but I do like to watch that kind of stuff. I watch my analytics when I play. I definitely like to keep track of who I see in the chat the most and who's here the most often and stuff like that. Just so I know. Just so you guys know, I'm basically watching you. But I mean, you're watching me, so I mean, like, is that really, you know, that's just kind of a fair trade, right? You know? Yeah, blue tome chest that I don't really care for, but okay. What? Why would you even... The old people, you know, the ancients of Albion, those people have some nice personalities, do they? Big personality. Oh, I see what you're on about. I do wish there were more quests in the game, but outside the dailies, the game would need a rework to add lore. I mean, not really. They just need to actually learn how to fucking write, bro. Like, they just made a game and we're like, I don't really feel like writing anything for it, TBH, so we're just not gonna. You know what I mean? Oh! Okay, we're good. They did say they will add world quest stuff this year. I mean, maybe they hired a writer finally. It'd be about fucking time. I don't know. I just feel like writing lore for a game is so much easier than people think it is. Because like I recently started writing lore for a D&D campaign, and while it's not super deep or anything like that, because it's just like a casual campaign with friends, it's homebrew, mind you, it's not really that hard. Like, I haven't had that much difficulty with it, you know? Like, I'll just sit there and, like, straight up write, like, a whole ass page in about 5 to 10 minutes. And just come up with the shit off the top of my head. Like, it's not that hard. You just have to actually, like, creatively think, which I guess is difficult for the devs of Albion sometimes. I don't know. I'm just toxic. I just feel like you can't make a game like this and have as big of an audience as you do and not have lore. Like, that's just so dumb, you know? So maybe I'm just kind of salty about that. Like, it's not like I care that much about lore, because I really don't. I care more about the gameplay, but, like, both have issues, and one is non-existent, you know what I mean? Which one is that? Lore or gameplay? You can choose, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there should really be lore to this. There should have been lore to this game ages ago. They have a book, but they marketed it poorly. Well, I mean, that's not super surprising. You need to fuck off, bro. Like, you're so annoying. She actually just summons more of them. That's so obnoxious. I agree not to make Albion too long story because the Albion always says write your own. Like, I get that. I'm not saying it's hard to write, I just question how it could be presented with the current in-game systems. You guys are kind of missing the point about what lore is, right? D&D is the same way. The whole goal is for the player to write their story. They get to do what they want. They push the story in the direction they want it to be, right? D&D is a huge, massive, lore-driven game. And yet the players make their story every single time they play, right? But see, the thing is, though, there's still a fuck ton of lore. Deep as shit, tons of lore. And yet, the story is driven exclusively by the players, like Albion quote-unquote is, right? So you can't say that being hard to write lore for a game that's supposed to be write your own story isn't easy to do, because D&D's been doing it for however fucking long it's been out. D&D's been doing that forever. You know what I mean? I'm a lore nerd. It's really good because it's based for building. That's the thing. Like, you don't need to, like, make a story for the player. You just have to make the world. And they graphically made the world. They put monsters in it, but they didn't write a damn thing about it. You know what I mean? Destiny has more lore than this game. And you don't even have to fucking read any of it. That's the thing. You don't have to push it in front of the players. You don't have to make it drive what the players do, or even change their gameplay in any way, shape, or form based on it. It just has to be there. Like, I'm writing lore for my D&D campaign that I'm going to be hosting at some point soon, and I can guarantee you, almost none of the players are going to give a single fuck about anything that I'm writing. But that's not the point. The point is, if they want to know, it's going to be there. And that's the thing. That's the difference between someone who actually cares about what they're doing and someone who just wants to make a profit. You know what I mean? I understand Albion used to be it's still a decent amount of passion project, but at the same time, like, it's a passion project game in the sense that, like, they don't really care about what the game is as far as, like, the story of the game itself, just the gameplay. And that's just so boring to me. Like, would I ever go out of my way to read any of the lore? Absolutely not. I have no interest in it. I don't care for it. It's not something that I give a shit about. I just want to kill monsters until they give me good items. That's all I want, and I understand that. But the thing is, Albion should still have lore, and it should have been in the game a very, very long time ago. And it's honestly rather disappointing that it hasn't been. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with stuff like that. Yeah, but there are a lot of people that really care about the lore. Yeah, and the thing is, like, the fact that it's not there just surprises me. Like, you know what? If this game was a startup game and there were a few thousand people playing it and they didn't do the lore because they wanted to build the game first, totally makes sense. 100% get it. It's a new game. People are still coming to it and they don't want to, you know, spend the time writing a whole ass long 3,000 page novel on backstory if no one plays the game? Makes sense, right? But this isn't that. This isn't a 1,000, 2,000 player game that doesn't have a lot of traction. This is Albion Online. This thing has more traction than it should have, right? And so you got to keep in mind that they have money to pay for this shit. They totally have money to pay for this shit. Like, someone bought them out because they're a profitable company. Like, they make money. So realistically, like, this should have lore, and it just doesn't for some reason. I always forget it's a crowdfunded game. Is it? Yeah, I think this was initially crowdfunded, wasn't it? But I mean, we pay for the game. Like, they don't run ads or anything like that. We pay for the game with our membership. Like, they make money, you know? Like, anyone that buys gold, just straight to them. Boom. Like, I mean, taxed, of course, but like, yeah. It's like one of the 2 crowdfunding games that wasn't a scam, right? But they're lacking of explaining, like, why that and this monsters exist, what happened in previous civilization. But they lack explain. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying, that they should have that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to not have that kind of shit. I feel like that should be, yeah. I feel like that should be a thing. Because, I mean, I could make something up off the top of my head if you guys want something, and it's more lore than they've given us at this point, probably. Like, come on, it's not that hard. They just don't do it. Just choosing not to. Is that guy fucking standing there? Waiting? You're like... We can make lore right here, Pog. You fucking bet your ass we can. It wouldn't even take me that long to do. I could just start writing and shit. The thing is, like, the thing that's so easy and nice about writing lore for a game like this is, especially whenever you're just starting out, there's so much to be written that you could write literally fucking anything. And it works because there's nothing there to start with. Like, it's so easy to start. People just have to start doing it. And it just needs to be done. I mean, maybe there's hints to the lore out there, but I'm not going to go searching for that shit. I don't care enough. But I think it definitely should be there, and if it's not, that's just sad, you know? How many faction points do I have? 48,000? Anything going on these days? In my theory, that when people came to Albion, they turned the island into a battlefield because constant fighting, violence, and murder just cuz. Well, I do know that... I mean, you can tell that happened just because of, like, the way the factions are divided up. Does Albion have bots? I'm sure it does. I don't see why not, you know? Which one of these is colder? I think it's this one. Let's see. Anything going on anywhere? Karen Glasscore? Looks like that's where everyone's fighting right now. I can go join in, I guess. I need some faction points. Need to get my daily faction points, so I guess I'll go do that. We'll go... Actually, I'm gonna get my Panther. It's gonna be faster. We could do enemies and make new maps that have 2 themes, as in war happening there, and players help whichever side they like want, like undead or the original versus the original inhabitants. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, the thing is, writing lore also makes content. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that they have ideas on the content that they want to make, so it's not necessarily a problem for them. But whenever you write lore, it literally makes free content. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to write encounters, random encounters for my D&D campaign right now, because if I write the lore, I can randomly make up the encounters based off of the lore that I have written, which I already have several ideas for. And just like random things, I'm just like, ooh, it'd be cool if. It would be cool if. Then you take those ideas to their logical extremes and you do what you can. Yeah, pretty much right there with you, Matthew. That's pretty much what it is. That's all that's left, I think. Yeah, there's bots, and they aren't picking up the cub and baby mounts anymore after skinning. Ooh, nice. Good to know. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I mean, I can run through Dark Ground Swamp, I guess. I mean, sure, why not? Fuck it. I'm on a fucking panther. It's whatever. I doubt there's gonna be anything in here anyway. There could be, but who knows? Eat skeet. I did see that arch player sitting outside though. There's 3 hostiles, but that's fine. Honestly, I'll just go around, so whatever. Looks like that guy got around safely on his donkey, so I should be okay. I'm not even faction flagged, bro. After run all the way back to town. I hate this. This is so annoying. There's one of the hostiles. I don't give a shit. Imagine you panicking and going the other way. I could see that happening. Going the other way from like this, the panther zooming right at them. I mean, maybe. I could see it. Let's flag up. Oh God, I don't want to run all the way out there now. They already took the zone, basically. I mean, they're in Karen Fedar, it looks like, but like... I don't want to run all the way out there, if I'm honest. So I think I'm just going to call it on that, and on that note. Bridgewatch has taken a lot. Bridgewatch is doing really good, but they're getting their ass kicked by fucking Martlock over here, looks like. I mean, they're not even that far away from... They're pretty far away from town here, so... Should I run to the black market real quick while I'm online? I haven't done it yet on this account. I kind of want to. I just want to know a good way that they could present lore. I'm sure they could do, could be solo dungeons. Maybe we were hired to escort an archaeologist through some ruins. See, that's the thing. That's not what we're looking for, Matthew. We're not looking for in-game delivery of lore through content. We're just looking for lore in general, right? Like, I don't want the lore to affect the gameplay. That doesn't necessarily have to be that, right? We're just looking for a storybook to tell us what's the difference between all 6 of these factions? What makes them unique? This guy, who the fuck is this guy? He's the faction leader, he's the archmage, right? Why do these archmages hate each other? Why do they, I don't know, want to take each other's land? Is land actually important to them? Do they even care about the land? Is that something that matters to them? Do they need the territory? What do they need it for? Stuff like that. Like, simple questions you can come up with. Like, why do these factions really want to fight each other? And what's stopping them from, say, being friends? This whole land is theirs to exploit, and if you're doing it all together, it doesn't really make that much of a difference because there's already a common enemy, and that's literally anything that's not a human or anyone that's with us to begin with, the player, right? Like, it's more about like the unanswered questions, you know? Like, for example, if someone asks me, like, if a new player walks up to you and asks you a question like, what's the arena for? That's a fucking great question. It's so you can kill people. But why? Why would you want to do that? Because it gives you rewards. Okay, but why from a story standpoint? I don't fucking know. For glory or something? Like, is there a reason for it? Is there a purpose behind it? Is it a practice stage so that people can practice for killing the demons? What are demons? Oh, they're the things that you kill for loot. Oh, so more stuff you kill for loot. Yeah, but like, okay, that's cool and all, but where are the demons coming from? Probably hell. I mean, that makes sense and all, But like, what do they want from this land? I don't know. Well, is this land valuable to them? That's a good question. There are so many questions that you could ask that this game will never answer at this rate. There's just so many questions that if you really take it to that logical extreme of like the kid asking why, over and over and over again, that would happen with this game, and you could never answer any of those questions because there's nothing here. And that's the thing that's disappointing. You know, I feel like it'll happen eventually. I'm sure they'll write the lore for it someday. Like, we understand that the Roads of Avalon are very valuable to the player because they give good loot. We understand that the Avalonians are an advanced race and all that kind of stuff. And we know that they were here before us. Is that why their magic is in the world? Why is there magic in the world? I think it's because of dragons or something like that. Why haven't we seen any of the dragons? What made them go extinct? There are a lot of questions to ask that like, I don't know. Why are the Outlands more valuable? Why is there more stuff there? I mean, that can be an easily answered question, just like because the monsters are more prevalent there. There's less people around, so they can be more like free to do whatever they want to do. Like, okay, cool. Next question. Why do all these monsters have items? Like, do they use the items? Most of the items aren't used by the monsters, and most of the items aren't used by actual like bosses. I know that some do, like the Galatine. There's a guy with the boss with the Galatine pair and the Spectre robe and stuff, like the Spectre jacket and stuff like that. But that brings up the question again, like, if he can use items, what makes him different? Because you don't really see a lot of bosses sporting items that the player can wear. And also the next question, like, there's just so many questions to ask about this game that like need to be answered. You know what I mean? There's so much interesting lore and so many questions that you may not think about, but just like there's little details that just completely don't make sense, or that could have a lot of shit written about it. Like, you could take the fact that that undead lord that uses the Galatine pair and the Spectre jacket, you could use him and literally write an essay about it. Like, it's not that hard to come up with a brief overline of what it could be. So he's obviously undead. How did he come back to life? Did the magic of Albion bring him back to life? Okay, if that's the case, is he a dead adventurer? Why is he guarding this treasure? What's so important to it? Maybe that means that the undeads are serving a greater purpose. They're not self-aware. They're serving a hive mind of some sort. What is that hive mind? Is it a boss that we can fight? What do we get from it? What's the point of it doing its thing? Are they just autonomous? Do they not really think about anything? They just attack what they see. If that's the case, why are there not more variants of adventurers who have different types of gear as bosses in the undead dungeons? Maybe the Morganas have something to do with the fact, because we already know they can access hell. Maybe they can access souls. So maybe they're the ones that are the reason why they're causing undeads to the world. So there is so much that you could write about this. So much. But there just isn't, you know? It's just not written. Very disappointing. I like how that polar bear is literally just a panda. It's so big, but yet now it's so small. Smaller hitbox. OP. OP! It has a smaller hitbox. That's cheating. He's paying to win. Alright, anyway, guys. I'm gonna get off the stream for the day. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours, but I don't really want to play Albion. I'd rather be playing something else right now, and I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna go play something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off stream, because I know a lot of you guys are just here for Albion. I would do ZVZ, but there's no ZVZ close enough to the city for me to want to do it. And I also have to go use the bathroom, and I'm probably a little bit hungry too. I haven't really eaten that much today. So I will catch you guys all in another stream. So thank you guys for joining me today. I see the watch time is pretty high, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. If you stuck around, thank you so much again. I will see you somewhat soon with another stream. Have a good one, guys.